Temperatures have struggled to warm since the start of the new year, and that'll continue all throughout the rest of this week. So look for temperatures to stay below freezing more often than not. And even if we do manage to get back close to freezing like we saw today, we'll probably be a couple degrees below that point. So we haven't spent a minute above freezing yet this year. Later this week, there are some low chances for some snowfall. Overall, this week is going to be pretty dry, but there may be some snow on the horizon, which is something that we'll need to keep an eye on. Speaking of snowfall, we avoided plenty of it, not just today, but over the course of the weekend, too. You can see this fire hose essentially coming in from Lake Michigan. So this is all lake effect snow that definitely blanketed Chicago, and then it's worked its way down the Lake Michigan shoreline over Indiana. Kind of neat to watch how this little narrow band of snowfall brought some impressive results. And that's pretty typical of lake effect snow. Those little skinny bands can add up in a hurry. And the snowstorm that struck to our south towards central Illinois is now exiting over the Atlantic, but it pummeled spots into Missouri, into southern Illinois, and then made it all the way to Washington, D.C. with plenty of snowfall there. So a pretty impactful weather system now exiting off towards the Atlantic. For us, the storm track or the jet stream was well to our south, so that kept the storm away from us. We just dealt with the cold, and we'll continue to just see this cold air spill in from Canada through the middle of this week, likely seeing temperatures cool off a couple degrees each day as a result through the middle of the week. And then towards the end of the week, there is a bit of a thaw that could occur, or we might get back above freezing, or at least close, as we head into Friday and the weekend. And then another surge of cold air from Canada results in temperatures dropping again next week. This pattern really doesn't show any signs of breaking down into next week, so it could be a while with these chilly temperatures locked into place. Here's some of the results tonight, down to around 0 with the wind chill. That's with 12 above for the actual air temperature. Then throughout the course of the day tomorrow, starting out in the single digits with the wind chill, back to the teens in the afternoon, with mainly cloudy conditions and temperatures in the 20s, just like we saw today. That'll continue for a couple more days in a row. Pretty consistent. We might get some sunshine towards the end of the week, but otherwise look at mainly cloudy conditions and chilly temperatures. Now, as we head into Friday and the weekend, there's some low chances for some snowfall, especially on Fridays. We'll keep an eye on that and see if those chances go up or not. We're sitting over 6 inches below average for the winter, so could use a couple snowfalls to get us back on track. Looks like they're pretty slim when it comes to how many chances we do get, but again, keep an eye on Friday. Otherwise, temperatures will be in the middle to upper 20s clear through this week. In your most accurate 10-day forecast, we'll see possibly a bit of a cool down next week into the teens. Overall, the next 10 days looking pretty chilly.